Hopefully no. But hello, Chad. How are you? How is this fine Monday going? Yeah, right, cat. Where's your head? Oh, that's your head. Also, I might be a little bit darker today. One of my lamps blew up. So in the middle of the stream, we might stop for a break so I can change the lamp. And if I don't come back, like if the stream doesn't come back, that means I've electrocuted myself. It's normal stuff. Yes. Now I'm up. Anyway, we go to leave the forest. But we do this first. Come on, don't go there. There we go. Because we ain't gonna explore those, so. And we're gonna follow the road like a normal person. There we go. I'm not entirely sure how that didn't kill that portion of it, but. Come on, there we go. Oh, it's reading. I forgot about that. How much longer do you think? Oh, what voice did I? Fuck! What voice did I give to that creature? How much longer do you think we'll be traveling today, huh? I hate the fact that I give him that voice. I hate myself. The Minuteman on your shoulder asks, "I'm hungry and tired." Then he pauses, because yes, we've gone such a long way. You can stop here. I mean, I want a companion, but I can't use magic because of the companion. Hello, Mint. I'm hungry and tired. Hello. Hi, hungry and tired. I'm stunned. I'll be here all week, chat. Man, Shuan, I mean, sounds mad. Yeah. Also, I'm really happy you think that voice is Shuan. That means I've done my job. Oh, streamathon. Yes. I mean, I normally try to stream all week. No, sometimes it doesn't happen because sometimes friends drag me out. Jan. Yes. Jan. Also, chat, I've discovered something. Last stream on Sorcery, there were 9 people 9 persons, and I speak incorrect English, 9 persons that stopped on stream. Almost none of them stayed. I need to work out why. Find a rope. I need a chair from your chat, and then we need to tie them here so they can watch. Twitch, that was a joke. Please don't ban me. Also, I need to figure out how to make emotes. I've been procrastinating and leaving that for tomorrow for the past 4 months because I'm scared of making emotes because I have no idea how people will. Thank you, Saribod. Also, fuck you, ethical propalengizvus 9J. Fuck you. And not much further. The Minuteman size and slumps onto your shoulder. You continue. Stop kicking me, cat. I'm touching your toe veins. You continue along the path, and around the side of a hill, a wooden hut is set into the slope, with an old woman sitting on the front step. We found a witch, and probably that should be your D&D avatar. Small cute fair with a DJ called. Oh hell yeah! We got my bows. Yes, I need to find a way to make a jar and fill it with bows. Like, not real picture of bows, because Twitch will circumcise me immediately and add my balls to that jar. But as a fun gag, every time a Cerebot bans someone, we put another one. There was a way when you give bits I have no idea how that was made, but when you give bits, there was a jar and bits fall into a jar. I need to make that as well. I need to encourage people to give me money. I need money. Sorry. So it's a sack, a bow sack. Oh, that's genius. You can see my finger. That's genius. Good job. Anyway, reading. An old woman sitting in front of on the front step. A river seems to emerge from beneath her. As you get closer, you realize the water flows underneath her house, and the house itself is set on splayed struts like an insect. Ah, we found Baba Yaga, boys. Straddling the water course. God, I hate whoever chose to do the C and E like that. I can believe this joke started because your areas coach your balls. I think he is. Oh yeah, I got angry at the bot once, and I said, I think I told you to cut their bows in a really calm ASMR voice, and we're cutting their bows ever since. I need to figure out the bit jar. When you give bits, the bits fall into the jar. I need to figure out that. But you type a command and then a sack fall into the jar. That would be dope. Because it was funny. Yes. Remember how you said it? Hello, Shiny. Hello, handsome. Aw, thank you. I'm turning into a prophet. A prophet, not profit. With an E, not an E. It is exactly. I'll cut your balls. Maybe like that. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. A bit tired because I'm on a 5 hours of sleep, but we're fine. How are you? The bed looks good. Oh, I mean, it doesn't. I have a good camera now. Let me. It doesn't want to grow here. It annoys me. It will either grow on that side or on that side, and today it chose that side, and it doesn't want to grow on the other one. Then asked me to do that to him. It's okay. I mean, yeah, I don't need them. I don't leave my house. I don't need them either way. And children are annoying. That's another reason why I don't need them. Like I love the child of my my nephew. That little creature is adorable. For like half an hour to an hour, then I'm starting to get annoyed by her. But she's adorable. If I have a child of my own, I'll be a terrible parent, so I shouldn't. But how are you, Shiny? How is your Monday going? A few pieces from the front of the house. I need to continue reading. The water plunges over the edge of a sheer of a sheer cliff. That looks like a day. Very good thinking. Yeah, it's been nice. How is yours? Bit tired. I overslept, but I cleaned the house, so we're good. I still need to put the table I disassembled somewhere, but I have no space. So I have I'm not gonna show you there because it's a mess. But there is disassembled parts of a table on the right side of me, and I need to put them somewhere because they stop me from recording, and it annoys me. But I need to find a large bag, hopefully with the shape of a body, to put the pieces of the table in there. And I need. Chad, do you know where I can get a couple of flowers that are almost extinct? I need them for a project of mine. For the bag when I bury the table parts in them. So the dogs can't really sniff them. Or if they do, they can't really get them out of there. I'm talking about the table, of course. I just don't want people to uncover my table. Also, you are now accomplices, so welcome. Reading. I cut the sentence in the middle of it. Over the edge of a sheer cliff. God, I hate whoever chose that. Cliff and disappears. I forgot the meaning of that, but some about water, and I think we found Baba Yaga. Try to creep us? Hell no. We ain't creeping up past Baba Yaga. That leads to death. And we're way too young for that. Yes. Also, I'm on 3 coffees today. So I'm a little bit too energetic. So I might be a little bit cringe. Sorry. No Yagi. Yaga. With an A. Baba Yaga is a folklore creature from our parts of the world. She lives in a house with chicken feet. She's creepy as fuck. She's an old woman, a witch, and her house has feet and it moves. It was creeping me out when I was a child. One game about Baba Yaga, but with anime girls. Oh, Mitch, you know me so damn well. Of course I do. Look, you cooking companion. Yes. Of course I do. Also, I need to play the Dog Illiterate Club. That sounds like a game for me. Being weird creep. That's basically me. You see the then what's there, right? Look at cooking companions. Yes. Yes, you cook your companions. Hopefully I don't cook the cute anime girls. We shouldn't cook them. Greetings, you call. Doma looks up and smiles. Come over here, won't you? She goes, I can barely see you. No, I ain't. We're going to die from a Baba Yaga, boys. We're going to die. No, I shouldn't go in. I can't even do magic. I'm gonna give her the small creature. I hate his voice. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure I gave him that voice. He sounds obnoxious, like me. But yeah, feel free to drop that in the Discord. We'll reach it at some point. And also, I need to figure out how to keep the attention of people that stop on stream. Because last time, around 8 to 10 people stopped on stream. None of them stayed. I need to keep them here. Which means I need a lot of rope. And chairs. I'm gonna figure it out. Also, I need their IP addresses if they leave. No one leaves me. Anyway, reading. You approach the old woman. She smiles, a toothless smile, and gets her from the step. Come in, please, she beckons. I get so lonely living out here on my own, away from the villages. No, I shouldn't, but an old woman. I like old women. Oh god, she's gonna eat us. She's gonna eat us, boys. Thank you. Thank you. You follow her inside and take a seat by a long wooden table. I'll bring us some tea, she says. She sounds almost nervous. She has not eaten people in a long while. That's why she's nervous. Hurrying to her kitchen, she returns with 2 large cups. Watch it. Watch it. Jen whispers in your car. Ew. Chad, I'm disappointed in myself. Whispers in your ear. I don't trust this one, bitch. If you're giving tea by an untrusty person, we will swap their cups. Absolutely not, because they'll expect that. I'm doing my own, like my most useful technique, which is pocket sand, and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. Like douche. And after that, I learned that it was not a witch, but just a really nice old woman, and I'm going to go to jail. You're smart. Of course I'm smart. I'm the person that poisons people. Sorry, you heard nothing, Chad. Of course I'm smart. I've done those tricks before. And they think they can poison me. Those bastards. Also, Chad, I'm losing my hairline. I'm getting bald. Or I'm going bald. Look at me. I have horns. Now, are we drinking the tea? We have 18 stamina. I shouldn't. But I want to see what will happen. Should I drink the tea? I want to see what will happen. No, we shouldn't. Going to be. The tea is still hot. Your cup is between your hands as you speak. What's your name? This is a beautiful place. This is a beautiful place, your mark. Watching the river outside the door, plunging away over the cliff face. This is the top of the crystal waterfall, she says. The river runs right under my house. They say it carries all my goodness and youth away while I sleep. And the villagers bathe in it for luck. She giggles mainly. I'm sure it isn't quite. I'm sure it isn't quite true though. God, she's going to eat me. Don't drink the tea. Fuck no, I shouldn't. What's your name? They call me Gazamoon. Gaza. Sorry. They call me Gazamoon. She replies with a smile. I used to be quite well known in my way. You nod, but you have never heard of her. Gazamoons. Why do you leave alone? It must be more dangerous. Oh, she smiles sweetly. No one bothers about me. Why would they? 'Cause you're a fucking witch. You can't help but notice she has not answered the question. You make to sip your tea when the old woman stops you, catching your arm before the cup reaches your lips. Oh, she says suddenly, I've forgotten the pot. She goes back to the kitchen. Drink my tea. She expects me to fucking switch them. I've played those games, lady. I've poisoned not one person. I can't speak though. You lift your mug. Gaza, that's right, bitch. I can break the fourth wall. Yes. You lift your mug, blow away the steam, and take a sip as the old lady returns. The old lady lifts her own mug and takes a deep gulp. Your own tea is gently refreshing. Then she splutters and coughs and grips her side. Fuck happened, bitch? Sorry. Nah. You sit back and watch to see what will happen. She's trying to smile, but the pain is clearly quite severe. Stumbling and almost falling, she staggers to her kitchen and gulps down another drink. When she returns, she seems much better again. I'm not as young as I was, she explains. All the same, she pushes her tea to one side. But tell me about you. You are a traveler? Yes, something of a sort. Yes, that's right. I'm going to car. I'm going to car. She claps her hand. Oh, wonderful. Such a delightful city, of course. Indeed, you answer. Tell me, on your journey, you didn't happen to come across an old man, did you? Yes, not just any old man. Not just any old man, she insists. This one was carrying a page from my spell book. I knew she was a witch. I need to kill her. You shake your head. No, I mean, I meant no one like that. Really? That's a pity. Yeah, she seems to think for a moment, then adds, but do you have anything of a magical nature? Say yes and show her the spell page. You pull the spell page from your pack and her eyes lit up, giggling with glee. The witch snatches it. I imagine her laughing like this. What is the spell? You ask. It's a spell of pest repulsion. You have no idea how useful it is around here. She shakes her head. 4 days ago, I was visited by a traveler such as yourself. But when I was away making my tea, as always do, he started leaving through my book and tore out a page. He must have been a wizard of power, because he vanished almost too fast for me to curse him. What curse did you cast? We will uncurse him now. Well, she looks a little uncomfortable. I rather think it might be too late. I age him to almost 130 years. 130 years, you see? I wanted to slow him down, but instead I sped him up. And she giggles. I love voicing old people, because I always give them the same voice, and it's funny, at least for me. She fuses with the page, repairing her spellbook with some gentle magic. Shall I show you how useful the spell is? What do you mean? Well, what do you mean? Well, she makes a little gesture at something behind you. How can I put this? You are sure you don't want me to read your pest? And you realize she's looking at Jan. But I'll keep him. Really? Wait, she can't use spells while she's here. While he's here. Really? She looks surprised, but then shrugs and slams shut her book. Well, it's your cat's it's your cat's funeral, as they say in Car. She gets to her feet. You'd best be going. She didn't kill me. Huzzah. Jan hops onto your shoulder, whispering a profuse thanks into your ear, and you leave. He'll be useful, hopefully. She didn't kill me, but I would assume the spell was a cat, or something like that. It is now late afternoon. You pass over the brow of the next hill, and below you is the village of Torrepani, I guess. Swing from one side of the valley to the next, like a flood barrier. Observe it. Let's see if we're gonna burn that village as well. Torrepani is a village of the Svin. An aggressive looking race of men orcs. You might expect their village to be rowdy, but it seems strangely quiet going to town. Still, there is no way around it. You will have to go through. We are going to fight. You enter the village. There is a definite air of depression hanging over the place. The Svins are going about their business slowly and miserably, and pay you no head. You sit yourself down on a tree slump in the very center of the village to consider your options. Find an inn to rest. I have no money. Make contact with the villagers. Yes, I'll make contact with them. I'm ready. You spy a group of Svins sitting outside of a low hut. You look over. You sit yourself down. They are discussing a friend, apparently killed in the night by an assassin curved blade. Is this why you're all afraid? I met that assassin. He's a friend of mine. I shouldn't say that. Is this why you're all afraid? You ask. Yep. We're afraid of nothing. Retorts one of the Svin. one of the Swins furiously. But no, much worse. Another Swin bangs his head down on the table. But with Ash dead, who saved Tia? Who's Tia? Who's Tia? Our flower. The Swin who answered. The Swin who answers. Wipes tears from the corner of his eyes, scratching himself painfully with an uncut fingernail. Tia is chief daughter. The other Swin says, I can't. There are way too many S's here. Ash was to save her. Now Ash not alive. So Tia soon not alive. What happened to her? Hopefully I can answer that and then say I will save her. What happened to her? Goblins. They sacrifice. Why gave them that voice? And why all of them have that voice? I'm baffled by myself. He's unsure of the word, so my suggestion, like a stabbing downwards, knife blade, is sacrifice to great cave demon. Trouble is, another says, our village die if chief lines end. Wait, can't you get it? You chief? Tia is end, so if end ends, we end. All very sad. Very sad, they all agree. Who you? One asks suddenly. As if only just thinking of it. He prods you in the chest. Warrior, I don't trust them. Don't worry, I trust them more than the lady. I'm warrior. Yeah, I mean, I'm normally a sorcerer, but I can't use fucking magic. I actually trust them more than the lady. Warrior. A sudden gleam enters the biggest one's eye. Great warrior. The greatest. God. Jan. And I just grabbed Jan. And you heard a cracking sound. The greatest. Best is good. Make Tifa. Make it Tifa. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He signals to the others, who are quickly on their feet. Big hefty arms swinging for you. We take to chief. Before you can resist, they have you and are holding your bodily onto their shoulders. John clings onto your shoulder, refusing to be shaken free. Where are you taking me? Hello? Where are we going? The Swin carrying you give no reply. Then reach a low hut on the edge of the village. You are set down carefully. Did I just got captured? The door is slammed and locked. A moment later, it reopens and your possessions are thrown inside. Wait to see what happens. I may eat something and then we sleep. Put in your knapsack, you pull out a ration. Have your food and eat it. Nothing else happens. They not talk. Only action. Yes. You good warrior. I mean, I know what will happen. They will try. They make me save the chief's daughter. I mean, I'm asleep. Figuring that we will probably now wait until daylight. You put your head down to sleep. Your dreams are filled with grasping hands and long dark nails scratching at your flesh. And however much you toss and turn on the floor, you cannot quite get them out of your mind. You go in warrior house. Yes, I'm not entirely sure why they locked warrior house. We're gonna. I mean, I was normally going to go and try and save the daughter of the village head, but they break. You're still alone. An hour passes before you hear any noise outside. And then the door to the hut opens and 5 Swins come in. They drag you roughly out and across the street to another hut where an old man with grey hair sits. We found the village head. He's wearing outlandish, colorful robes. My name, Procius, Chief. He slaps his chest twice. I apologize. Then he bows, brushing the dust on the floor with his sleeves. Rush him. Apology accepted. I mean, I know what they want. They just didn't want me to leave. Apology accepted, the chief nods. He waves to him manually. Yes. He waves to him manually, who brings in bread and milk. Zah. Food. Gratefully, you bolt down the meal. It does not seem to be poisoned, and it nourishes you. The bowl is removed, and the chief squints down in a pool of cloth. Jen covers under your own cloak, hoping to be unnoticed. I have need of you and your strength. I'll help if I can, but I'll kill you. I'm a good person, Chad. I'm a god, literally. I'll help if I can. The chief bows. I am grateful. My daughter, my child, she's taken. Offered to a terrible demon below. Hello, cat. Goblins. She deserves it. I want me to rescue her? I'll try. Or die trying. Goblins. I'm a god. I'm not dying. I'll try or die trying. The chief claps you on the shoulder with a clawed hand. He gestures to the other Svins who, still taking no chances, grab you by your arms and haul you to your feet. And I would assume they will carry me to there so I don't escape. Yep, I was correct. You're led along a short pathway through the forest. To crack in the ground, one Svin has bought a rope and another a basket. They're preparing to lower you down into the pit of the earth itself. Try and escape. You will pay my richly for this. Take the adventure. The crown has been stolen. Yes, but Svins. You wait until they are ready, then step into the basket. The chief nods to you with respect. Watch the darkness, he declares, as they start to lower you down. From your shoulders, Jan murmurs, "We're in trouble now, bitch." He shivers. You hit the floor with a thud and peer into the darkness. Your eyes can make out nothing, but a slight breeze suggests endless space in all directions. You are blind, helpless, trapped. Something clatters to your feet from above. One of the Sphinx shouts something down to you. I feel like Jen will say, "Brother." Yeah. No, I think he would say bitch to me because I accepted that. Normally he has wings so he can escape. He, for some reason, is not escaping. Which I'm thankful for him. We're going to die together. You crouch down and feel around your feet until your hand closes on the base of something. You pick it up. It's a drywood torch. Something else falls down above and strike you on the head. Tinderbox. Tinderbox, called a voice. If you're around for the tinderbox. Because whoever hit you, fuck you mean, because they just gave us light. Jan is not in brother level yet. Yeah. I mean, he's close because I didn't let the witch kill him. Rubbing the bruise on your head, you reach down and find the tinderbox. Because whoever hit you, light the torch. You strike a light and the torch blazes into flame. Let's go and die to goblins, I guess. You can see now you are in a large cavern, wide and deep. At the far end, passageway disappeared to the left and right. Through the uneven rock fell at the far end of the cavern, you hear a murmur. Murmur. One moment, chat. Okay. Go left, go right. Uneven rock fell at the far end of the cavern, you hear a murmur. Let's listen to the rocks first. You come over the rocks at the edge of the cavern to investigate the sound. It is whimpering coming from the other side of the pile of stone. The single, perhaps. She came in this way, but then the cave-in blocked off her path. You have to find another way. Right is always right. You turn right, creeping slowly forward. The passageway rises up a gentle incline. At the top, a thick crystal seam glitters in the torchlight, and the tunnel ends in a T-junction. Look at the crystal. Yes, I want the crystal. Now the seam seems to made of pure diamond. It was no doubt in quest of this that these tunnels were carved. But why is no one mining here now? Because of the fucking demon. Oh, the same I'm gonna try digging, and something will attack me. He tried to pry some diamonds loose, but from the incredible seam in the rock, but your sword is not up to the task, and you would only make it blunt. You could perhaps return with a proper pick, but only if you can escape these tunnels first. Right is always right. I'm going to make a giant circle. You take the right-hand tunnel. You walk down a passage for several minutes, then slip on some dirt, and the ground beneath your feet gives away. You plunge into a hidden pit and land on something soft. A lucky escape? Morning, lady, I think I found her. Never mind. Not yet counting your luck, you look around, and sure enough, you are out of the frying pan, and into the reptile then. You're into the pit of snakes. Use magic. I can't use magic. Using your torch, trying to stave off the creatures. Fuck, I'm killing them. You know your sword and slashing gut serpents after serpent. There are hundreds of them. Soon the ground is slippery with blood, and then you slip and fall, and the snakes are upon you in seconds. Oh no. What's my fate? Or did I die? You are strangled to death by 100 snakes. Your adventure is at end. Hell yeah! How do I? Oh, hell yeah! Zed. I'm immortal. Okay, then we read all of those. You climb over the rocks of the edge cavern. It is improve coming. You will have to find another way. Okay. Right's always right. Look at the crystal. Dig out the. Then we go here. Seem to be made of pure diamonds. You turn back. Light in the middle of the cave. You push on. Further on into darkness, the passageway slopes down a short way, then splits. Two stones are stacked on top of one another against the wall. Examine the stones. There is nothing special about the two stones, except that they happen to be on top of one another. Climb out of the hole. Oh, the here's the passageway you follow. There we go. And for here, passageway following finished in another fork. Right is the snake pit. You take the right hand. A moment. There you go. Then we find the snakes, and then we try to kill the snakes. I'm gonna leave the spirit when I reach the goblins. The only way out is to climb, leaving your torch by the foot of the wall. You begin to ascend. You get halfway when one of the snakes bites the torch, killing itself but extinguishing the flame. In the darkness, the other begins to slither up after you until the wall itself is alive. Okay, so that's both of them is dead. Okay. Right, it's always right. I look at the crystal. Dig out the crystal. Then we go left. You go left. Here the cave system widens. Pendulous stalactites hang over the ceiling. Is it about to fall and skewer you into place? You skirt between them. You skirt between them, following a thin, safe path until a side passage opens on the right. Go straight on. You take the right-hand tunnel. After a few minutes, walk up a shallow incline. You begin to hear something in the distance, a low rumbling. I can't use magic. You wait and see what happens. The rumbling gets loud, and then your hair stands on end as you see a large rounded boulder rolling swiftly down the passage towards you. The rock is almost a perfect fit for the tunnel, and his speed is increasing as you dither. And I can probably blow it up, but I have a weird feeling I'm going to die here. Journey here. You will not let your journey over there. You look quickly for a gap in the tunnel, which press your body. There is one. You dive for it, but it feels inches too shallow. Oh god, I've been crushed. Whoops. Then we do this. Right's always right. Look at the crystal. Dig out the crystal. Go left. Yeah, the skirt. There we go, straight on. How you push on, the passageway slopes down a short way, then a passageway appears on your left. The stone. The part of the game is more tutorial on how that works. Yeah, you die and then you can rewind to your previous action. Two stones are stacked on top of one another against the wall. Oh wait, we reached the other part. Examine the stones. There is nothing special about the two stones except that they happen to be on top of one another. God, I'm gonna eat your ears, cat. You creep forward through the dark. The tunnel twists and bends sharply, as if carved by a river. Probably by a river. Carved by a river now long since dried away. You lose all sense of which way is which, except to keep going forward, where the passage you are following splits. There is a stacked pair of stones there as well. All right. God, this is confusing me. You take the right-handed tunnel. The cave floor here is an inch deep in water. A difference. Driven from a head ceiling far above. The droplets that land on you are ice cold and run like sharpened claws down your back. I don't like this, Jen mutters. Water plays havoc with my wings. A few strides further on, the part you are creeping through finishes at another fork. A single stone sits by the wall. Turn back, go left, or go right. We go left. You take the left passage. The going is suddenly more difficult, and you realize that the tunnel is climbing at quite a sharp gradient. Little stones rattle and roll away downwards into the dark. At the highest point, a crack splits the wall on the left. As you enter, 2 stones roll away down the slope. Turn back, go left, or go straight. Fine, I'm going left. You slip through the opening in the wall, in the left wall. The path twists and bends and jackknives. And then a crawl space gaps on your right. Another pair of stones are stacked in one corner. You move onwards along the tunnel. You splash through water, which drips from the ceiling, makes your torch hiss and spit. Ahead, the winding seam fork again. There is a stone here. We go right this time. You move through the opening in the right wall. The rock in the way of a passage turns from neutral stone to something carved and shaped by ancient hands. There is the occasional mark of lettering now half rubbed away by time, spelling some message of doom. And then the passage ends. I've just looked. I'm cutting half my head. Then the passage ends quite abruptly in a sealed door. You push open the door slowly, then a catch clicks and some ominous rumbling starts. Behind you, a wall is rising from the stone floor to seal off your escape. Jan squeals in alarm. What have you done? I have a weird feeling about that. You push forward into the room. Undeterred, only to be met with an appealing sight. There are hundreds of gallons of water gushing towards you. You are swept off the ground as the room and corridor fills. You are sure to drown. You utter a rapid prayer to the gorilla, your spirit. As the water layers rises from desperate moment, you think your guide has deserted you. But then a bubble of air forms around you, around your head, like a protective helmet. You trash in the water, but are still able to breathe. Swim for the exit. Swim forward. Thank you, gorilla. You begin to swim. Though in the turbulent water, it's impossible to tell which way is forward and which way is back. Well, back is exit, so it's good. But in the end, it does not matter. The trap is designed to reset, and the water quickly begins to drain away to some underground reservoir. You're gently lowered back to the floor, and the ceiling wall disappears. Shaking yourself dry and thanking your spirit once again, you turn and head back to the last junction. Only then do you notice that Jan has not been so lucky. I can finally use magic again. He has been whisked away by the flood water, and you are now alone. You turn to the flood chamber, where a side passage breathes a gentle wind on the left. I can use magic. I did nothing. He drowned. I'm probably gonna die, so we're gonna have them, don't worry. You go left, the path twists and bends and jackknives, and then a passageway on to the left. 2 more stones are stacked. Fine, I'm going to go to the left. Don't worry, Chad, he'll probably be back if I die. You take the left passage. This ground seems too deep. At its lowest point, a crack opens on the right. A bit of stone, a pair of stones sit on the Can I reach the end of that fucking cave? You edge further down the tunnel. You are back in a chamber of stalactites. Perhaps it's the same as you visited before. Then a crawl space appears on your left. You squeeze into the gap on the wall. After a few minutes, walk up a shallow incline. You begin to hear something in the distance. A low rumbling. Turn and run. I know what that is. I can pray to the spirit again. You turn and run, but not fast enough. Get louder until you look over your shoulder and see an enormous boulder rolling speedily down the tunnel towards you. See what I told you. And I can't use magic anymore. Perfection. Whoops. Listen by the rocks. Then you do that. Look at the crystal. Dig out the crystal. Then turn back. The two rocks, examine the stones. There is nothing special about the two stones, except that they happen to be on top of one another. Don't worry, Chad, I'm going to kill him again. Then we go left. The tunnel twists and bends sharply as if cut by river, blah blah blah. There is a stacked pair of stones. First we go left, then we go left again. The going is suddenly more difficult, and you realize that the tunnel is climbing a quite sharp gradient. Little stone rattle, blah blah blah. If you enter two stones row away in the turn back, go left or go right. I think we went right, so we go left. And it gets all crushing close. Crushing close as though the rocks is squeezing you to death. Your shoulder rubs against the wall. When you feel certain you can go in no further, the widening seams reached a split. Another pair of stones are stacked in one corner. 2 means left, I hope. You go left. You follow the passageway when you hear an echo of whimpering coming up the corridor. Your torchlight falls across a frail shape hiding in the shadows. Is a young Svan girl? I fucking found her. Stacking stones into hundreds of little towers. You and the torchlight around the wall of the cavern, no switches or triggers that you can see. The girl watches you with a silent fear, and then the torchlight falls on a deep scratch in the rock. A claw mark? Suddenly there is a loud roaring from the mouth of the short cavern. Fuck, we found the demon. Doors begin to shake and crumble. The thin stone towers topple and scatter. The other side, a gap in the rubble begins to open. There is a pacifist run? Damn. I mean, the only thing we killed, I think, is the... Yeah, it's actually the goblin. Not the goblin, the giant. This is the only fight in the game only a spell can pacify. I would assume the spell is that we can control creatures with... Yes, God, we can control creatures with low intelligence, probably. As I scatter, to one side, a gap in the rubble begins to open. Letting through a main shaft of light. And now Joseph, I can't use magic. I found to me shaft of light, but before you can ahead of, can't read. Before you can ahead of it, drawing sounds is joined by a scream from the swing girl. You can still, oh yeah, that's true. You turn slowly and peer into the gloom black along the tunnel. Is there something moving? Nah. Something coming closer. Something coming closer? Perhaps the roaring. Is the wind rushing through the tunnels? Absolutely no. Something is coming. Nah, really. Yo, it's... Not entirely sure what that is. You hear the scrubbing sound of claws on rock. And the exit from the tunnel is blocked by a dark and looming shape. A manticore. Oh, that's a manticore. A manticore, huge, terrible. It stands between you and the light, and howls in bloody rage. Look at the creature, fight the creature, use magic. I couldn't use magic. You begin to ready a spell when Jan tugs at your arm. You can't! Jesus. I thought you can't use magical armor around, bitch! Cursing him, you try to think of another options. And fast. You have no other choice. You draw your sword and claws at the beast. Eyes focused tightly on the terrible sting. I'm gonna defend first. Woo! I would assume it will try. What? God, how much stamina it has, that little fuck. Okay, good thing that thing's attack almost all the time. I would assume now it will defend because it's out of energy. So I'm gonna go 1.5. Ah, never mind. Somehow it got way too much energy again. You're not, fuck off. I should reach. I should read. To sharpen the creature. I mean, I'm probably gonna repeat it because I lost 5 already. The creature whips out with his vicious tail. You pretty swiftly. The beast growls at you. The walls shiver with fury. With fury. Yes, a fury. The thing go edges. Oh no! She's edging near as if thinking of scratching the creature with her claws. It's scared. It's scared, she whispered to you. You might not believe me, but you have scared it. I'm a fucking god, of course I've scared it. Now the win. Input Gojum scene when he floats. That's me. In the darkness of the cave, it is hard to read the moments incredible, but you cannot wait forever with the rock. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Good thing the creature, you can almost smell the creature's growing enraged and drop quickly away. Also, how much energy that thing has. The manticore makes a nasty swipe with its fearsome claws, but you duck and escape. Roll a real injury. The manticore crumps and grinds its teeth. Its expression an ugly frown. I remain hidden. The manticore stays low in the blood we give it. Then we attack with 3. Oh, fuck off. Come on, bitch. Why do I only do 2 damage to it? That's bullshit. Could I use items while in the middle of that? Yes, we can. Huzzah! Forgot about that. Now the creature stretches its wide jaws and roars. A roar! Okay. God, it has so much. How much energy do you have, you bitch? The manticore rolls. The ground itself seems to shake with anger. A roar! I'm gonna win against God. You must kill the creature. Reaching across the stone, you charge headlong towards the manticore, catching it a light blow. The creature crashes against one wall. Ruggless. Oh, sorry. Into its back, but it tries to shake itself. It stumbles. You can hardly dare to hope. The foul beast is awakening. Huzzah! Go for the throat. This thing goes. Huzzah! 3 3 more attacks. Blowing race at your race at what? Blowing your race at the manticore. Slipping, slicing, get past blah 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 blah. Okay. I'm not entirely sure I'm killing the manticore, but I'm not gonna risk it because the manticore has way too much energy. Like, on all time. So I'm just gonna attack full, do 2 damage, defend. Attack full, do 2 damage, defend. We killed it. God, 17 stamina. We can try again, knowing this time how to beat it. You must dispatch. Try again, of course. You have no other choice. You draw your sword. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops. We defend. We attack. Why do I do only 2 damage? That's unfair. You might not believe, but yeah, I already read that. Defend. Attack. Sorry. God. Defend. Come on. Attack. There we go. I don't want. Oh! Now I got 3. Weird. Defend. Attack. Oh, now it's 3 again. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But okay. Then we do that. Okay, good to know the first attack we always need to defend because we don't have enough energy to survive it. Then we defend, take 1 damage. We cut. Then we lose 3 health, of course. Then it has no energy, which means 3 would be enough. Then we to attack for 5. Then it has no energy, which means we to attack for 1 or 2, which means we attack. There we go. We take 2. Then you attack for 5 or 5 something, which means we defend. Oh no, it's 3. It's out of energy. Then we attack for 6 because I think it would be 5. Oh no, it's 1. Never mind. But because it's 1, it will attack for 4 or 5. There we go. But because it attacked for 5, it will attack for 1. Never mind. How much energy does that fucking creature has? Go and fucking die, you abomination of God. Please. Thank God. I'm a win against that creature. We defend because it will attack for 11. Thank you. They need to attack for 5. So attack for 7. Ah. It will attack for 5, but it's the beginning of the turn, which means I'm sad I can't see how much energy it has. I don't think. Hope. Yes. Okay. And then we defend. We attack for 5 something. Oh no, it attack for. Okay. I think I know it will attack for 5. Nope, never mind, 8. Okay, but it attack for 1, which means attack for more. Fucking God, that was close. It attack for 6, which means it will attack for. Yes, there we go. Then I defend because it will attack for more. It attack for 4, which means either it's preserving energy or attack for 1, which means attack for 2.6. There we go. Then we'll attack for. It attack for 1, which means you attack for 4 or 5. There we go. It attack for 4, which means it is almost out of energy, which means 2.6. Never mind, it fucking got 5 energy somehow. But it doesn't have any more. There we go. That means it will attack for something more. Never mind, it attack for 1, that bastard. Come on, you. What? Masterly done. Die, you abomination! I'm gonna repeat that fight until I get. That was good. We got more health and we didn't even need to heal. We defend because it's 11.5 and we can. Yeah, we can do that. They need something around 6, so we go with shameful. Then we go with around 6, around 7, because last time it attacked for 5-ish. Yeah, there we go. Last time after the 5 it attacked with something like a 4, so 5.5 should be enough. Never mind, it's like weird. Then you to attack for 6. Never mind, all 6. It's out of energy, but because it attacked for that long, that low, it means it to attack for 6. I learned your tricks, creature. It attacked for 8, which means attack for something less. I was right. I still have no idea how the damage system works, but we're fine. Attack for 1, which means it's charging, which will be like either 1 or 0.8 or it will be 4. What happened? Bastard. Then we defend. Because attack for 1, it will attack for something like 6. Do I have? I don't. We defend again. Oh, because attack by 6, it will have. It will defend with, or attack with something like 1 point something, 2.2 should be enough. There we go. It attack for that, which means it will either go big or go low, which means we go as big as we can. There we go. It go with 5, which means it probably doesn't have too much energy. There we go. We go with that. And because it go 1, it will go. If we're lucky enough, we're not. There we go. Only 7. There we go. I'm fine with that. You spend an opening, and I'm not fighting it again. In battle to the death, openings cannot be wasted. Fading left, you slice at the manticore. Your sword blade seems almost to be possessed. It finds its way into the manticore's sweeping claws, to its thick hide and down into its ancient crow heart. For a moment it howls loud enough to make the walls shake, and then everything falls very quiet. God, we did it. We did it, cat. We killed the manticore. The only noise in the chamber is the hammering of your heart and the quiet breathing of the Svin girl. Then the Minimite breaks out into a loud cheer, whooping and punching the air. Stop it. You bow to him. You bow to him. Thank you. The Svin girl murmurs. Then, tugging at your arm. This way. She leads you through the light, through a gap in the rocks, to the pool of sunlight in the first cavern. You wave the torch, hoping to attract attention. There you go to call up. Girl, call your father. The Svin child nods mutely, and then bawls at the top of her lungs. Prosius, I'm here. Then something drops down, a rope with a bucket on the end. Get in together. The chief calls from above. We'll pull you both. I'm not sending no. Fuck no. You step into the basket and help the girl to clamber in with you. Ready? The Svins above begin to howl. The rope stretches and grows taut, but the basket doesn't move. The rope starts to make a squealing noise, and the basket lifts a finger. We didn't have the floor. I'm gonna be here. And Cobb Holloway, the thing gives a great cry and begin to pull again. And this time the basket starts to slowly rise. Spinning as it goes, the girl waves to you as she disappears up in the sunlight, then it's gone. Wait! Draw down the rope! Nothing. The tunnel echoes very slightly, a noise from the depth. Perhaps the manticore was not alone. Wait a little longer. You wait a little longer, sitting down on your pack. You can imagine the celebration going on above ground. The tears and grateful reunions. No surprise if they lost track of you, or they just left me as a sacrifice. Down here in the dark. And then, sure enough, the basket and the ropes tumble down. You clamber quickly, and they haul you up above ground. The chief helps you out onto the grass. His daughter is with him, clutching his hand. My daughter tells you fight bravely, he says. For that, I'm grateful. I invite you with us back to Repani. Will you come? Can I request one song? Of course. I really thought they're gonna leave me there as a sacrifice. Alright, I'm gonna eat your ears, cat. Of course you can. Meow, 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 meow. Wow, almost stopped my stream. Whoops. Is Simon by Yellow Magic? Simon by Yellow Magic Orchestra. I have no idea. We're gonna check. God, they're creepy. I don't think so. Let me see if only they are on. Oh yeah, the Yellow Magic Orchestra is here. I'm not entirely sure about the song though. Let me see. What was the song? Simon. Let me find it. Technopolis, Behind the Mask. Ooh, they look cool. Who are they? Show all. Oh, no, that's the remix. The beauty of them all. Oh, I love that song. Oh God. Discography. There we go. Now I just need to find it. The Limbo. One moment, child. Let me just find the song. The two of us. Just the two of us. One moment. Oh, there we go, Simon. Okay, we're gonna listen to that song and then we're gonna play it. No, I love that song. It's really chill. Yeah. Little generosity cannot hurt you. You nod. How come? As you enter the village, it erupts into celebration. They're cute, they're also really fucking creepy. You're giving a place to stay and recuperate from your long journey. A visit to the healing priest treat your wounds, and when you emerge, it is to find a village before so somber and silent, now in full life. Flowers are tied to every rooftop. And bands of Svins are playing music on long, strangely shaped lyres. This is about where you like. Hello, RGB. No, they're adorable, but they're extremely creepy. How are you, RGB? Yeah, we killed a manticore. You just in time Stone is about to play a song from Anna. Yes, I'm about to play a barbecue song. And I'm playing with the cats here, so I'm reading. Hooray! He said. Since I'm playing music. On long stringly shaped lyres, you you whisk away into the dens of Procious's daughter, before the chief can welcome you to the feast. The night is glorious. Finally, I saved the girl. Not entirely sure which one of them is the girl, but I saved them. You're hearing it right now. Also, I'm great. Gonna play Yomi Hustle in a bit. Oh, hell yeah. There was a Japanese game about a fox, and I forgot the name of the game. I really want to play it because it looks really cool. It was about the Japanese spirit, the nine-tailed fox, and I forgot the name of the game. Yes, cat, I want to play a game about the fox. My cat suddenly, when I said about I want to play a game with the fox, the cat was like, he looked at me disappointed. This night is glorious. This song is bugging my brain in a good way. That night you sleep heavily and rise the next morning to continue your journey. The chief meets you before you go. My good friend, he declares, you have saved us. He presses 2 gifts into your hands. A pouch of 10 gold money. A pouch of 10 gold pieces. A fortune for a place like this. And a key. This opens the south city gate of care. He tells you, I hope it is use. Who would have guessed helping people is good? Yeah. You take your leave. The path winds away from Torrepani, and soon you are on downward slope. Away from the Shamuntani hills. Yeah. 2 steps, steep rice fields. As you walk, you feel for the first time the loneliness of the path ahead through Car is a busy city. It is Crow, and beyond Cars there is nothing but a vicious wasteland. You have no one to trust in the days ahead. Hoping people blowing him up is funny. That's true. I can't use magic because of the little creature on my shoulder. It's preventing me. Also, goddamn. It looks like my ponytail is curved up. Yeah. Onto the city port of thieves. My city port, yeah. For a brief moment, up on the hills above the path, you fancy you see a figure stealing its way along by some high and secret route. A figure all in black, but when you shade your eyes against the sun, whatever was there has disappeared. And don't worry, Jan can't enter. Let's fucking go! I mean, no, Jan! Let me sit comfortably. Oh, because I was sitting on my... Oh, God. In the distance rises the wall of a great city. The first true stonework you have seen since the ruins of the giant city in the hills. From your shoulder, you feel Jan hop... Sorry. You feel Jan hop away into the air. I didn't mind the manticore, he hisses, but his place. This place I'm afraid of. Take care, you need it. Then he buzzes away into the sky and he's gone. You wonder if you will ever see him again. Of course I will. Then we go to the city. Can I draw a star? Huzzah! Time to car. Yeah. Let's get the... there we go, I need the center. Let's get the easiest and best way to the city. God, that would take ages. There we go. That would take forever. There we go. So we basically only, like, our journey was like 4 days, 3 days. Also, I love how the little arrow is chasing us. Okay, we'll have time to think. No, I couldn't see. I think I bugged the game a little bit. We might have bugged the game just now. In the following adventure, Ibunda village, kill the giant, abandoned, kill the giant, abandoned the same village, and save the Sven's princess. Yes. I might have bugged the game a little bit. I mean, I tried saving the village, but I couldn't, and I couldn't burn the village because I couldn't, sadly. I wanted to kill the village because that sounded better for them. Let me roll myself a cigarette before we continue. Well, crud. Yes. You bugged the game. I didn't! I don't think I bugged the game. I think the game is just trying to catch up with me running on the map. And I'm still running on the map. That would take like forever. Exponentially. No, the clouds are still moving. I'm gonna wait for a couple more minutes and then we will see if the game will be... Your character walking. I don't think my character is walking because I still see the line underneath the darker screen. He's somewhere here. I see the little line moving. Oh no, it's just the stars behind that. Ah, the clouds almost disappeared. I might have bugged the game just now. Well, it happens. Oh, a cloud. Wait, where is the... There we go. Hopefully we'll reach the city. I just imagine my character get a shock and start running into the wall of the village. And then the pig is like... Well, at least he saved the village. I'm gonna cast AAA for bugging my favorite game. I didn't bug it. That's a feature. It's not a bug or an exploit. That's a feature. I just stole that from the great words of the greatest man ever that ever lived, Todd Howard. That's the instant death spell. Oh wait, really? I mean, no, that's the mediocre spell. The AAA games. You make someone mediocre as fuck. Ah. You can't grab my tobacco. No. But also, I didn't bug the game. That's a feature. Is that right, cat? Yes, he agrees with me. Oh, the game started. I was just walking there. We did it. AAA games, they're so boring. It will kill you. Yes. I mean, not all of them, but most of them. They're missing the spirit. But also the game runs. The game's running again. One moment, let me. Why mining craft? Whoop! I'm out of focus. God, I'm so ugly. My camera is not letting my lens focus on me. Okay, need to Spotify. Let's move it here so you don't look my profile. Then I try find the dark wood. Found it. Oh, I can hear the. Oh, okay. Your journey through the Shamutani Hills is completed. Along the way, you have gained the friendship of Flanker, the assassin, and have been given the key to the gates of Kar. You have collected one magical artifact, a cloth skullcap. You are still armed only with your original sword, and have 1 ration and 10 gold pieces, and a spellbook. I still have my spellbook, which I fuck yeah. And again, thank you for watching. We'll see each other next time. Until then, don't forget, subscribe to this immediately. Thank you. Anyway, we'll see each other next time, everyone. Until then, don't forget, have fun, everyone.